pay for this!
There's something quite refreshing about watching a show set in this time where women take control.
You were worth the fight.
All of the women are absolutely brilliant. They're so multi-dimensional, they're so fierce in lots of different ways.
I just found it really cool to just have the sword in my hand and to just stand. It's actually really fun.
You know, there's sort of stereotypical ideas of strong being the warriors, and there's lots of them, but what's been really nice over the development of the show is to see more different kinds of strength. Emotional strength and intelligence and compassion.
Warriors, the time has come to save our people!
I am here to avenge my father's death. It's very easy to look back on this period in time, in history, and get kind of broad brushstrokes of what life was like for women in that era.
It was kind of just expected of women to get married and to have children. I don't think it can have been easy at all. Everything was against them.
There are many women throughout history that have not been given their dues, that have not had their stories told, and so I think you see kind of women who are mothers, who are farmhands, who are maids, and that's kind of it. There's no light and shade in those stories, and what I love about this show is that you do get that, a hell of a lot of that.
What is it that women like you appreciate? Gold? Name your price.
30 pieces of silver. That is the cost of betrayal, I believe.
A woman who knows the scripture.
The thing about the female characters in our show is that they're nuanced and layered and interesting. They're human. And I also think we have an incredible cast of female actors to breathe life into these characters.
I will take back Heatherwich. Danes will live there in peace for countless generations.
Everybody is, I feel like, defined in a different light. So my strength as Lady Ellsworth, for instance, is to do with her cunningness or her steeliness, her loyalty, her wisdom.
Lady, I never told you
Do not
that.
speak to me! Do not!
Whereas if you look at Brida, it's her like ferocity and her warrior streak.
There can be no reconciliation.
Or you look at Ethelfled and it's her beautiful sort of queen-like power, it's her intelligence.
Lord Aldhelm, Father Benedict, ready to bring the faith to this dark corner of our land?
Where you lead, we follow, lady.
I think playing a character who is just so multifaceted, who I've been on this journey with from being a 14-year-old girl and seeing how much she's grown and the resilience of her character, she's just been such a dream to play. I am not giving up. I did not choose this path that God has given to me. I think it's been like 5 years now of playing her and it's just going to be such a weird thing to not have her to go back to. Perhaps it might heal itself. I have had others that have done so. I fear this will not heal itself.
I would say Edith's strengths are listening and observing, I think. She's very, very smart.
Do his men still bar the gate?
Yes. The Mercians seem set on departure. I fear neither will back down.
Kneel before your king.
Stiora has such amazing progression in her character.
I know that it is wise for me to kneel, but my heart will not allow it.
And is married to Citriga and is queen of Ethelwich.
We ignore old men.
Could we not have them beaten? Just for good measure.
I think that's something I'll say about Stiora in Series 5 for sure. If people listen to Stiora in Series 5, there's a few things that wouldn't have happened.
My standout female character of the series is hands down Brida.
You may sit.
My favourite character on the show is Brida, played by the marvellous Emily Cox.
She's an amazing actor, Emily, and we really had these fantastic scenes that were really powerful and very emotional.
I'm alone! Who doesn't love Brida? Brida, I think, is one of the most unique characters on television in any show like this.
Where are my men?
So Brida has really developed a lot since season 1. which is one of the reasons why I enjoyed playing her so much, because she's changed so much.
She is a warrior, but she is three-dimensional. She has so many different sides to her.
She has these quite animalistic impulses, but then on the other side, she's just full of vulnerability and so much pain.
Uhtred, give me death! Leave again waiting for me!
And I think that somewhere in this hurt, angry woman, there still is this sensitive girl who she once was, who actually is full of love. She's just lost her somewhere inside of herself.
What are you waiting for? Kill me, please!
No! Female characters have just as much a right to be vindictive and lost and mean as male characters.
None of these characters tick a convenient box, and many of them are working very hard to have their own agency in a world and in a time that I think we don't really imagine that happening.
It's refreshing to watch women in these situations with so many powerful men show so much power.
You will pay for this! Brida! Then show yourself!